Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to the Viewer's Choice Top 10 Maps for December as voted by you in the What Map End of Show poll during November. I'm BonBonB and you are of course very welcome. This month at number 10 you've gone for Midwest Fork by Skignovilous with a 63% approval rating. I had this rated at number 8 for the month. At number 9, you've gone for Kirkkonummi by Kapustor666 with a 66% approval rating. I'm not joking, these are the numbers that came out and you are entirely to blame. This map is a very nice tree-filled location in Finland and I quite like this. At number 8, it's one of 6 maps that I could not separate using my standard star ratings. 6 different maps at number 1 for me. This one you've got at number 8 is Ariu Sandu Lau Islands by Ecania. You've given it a 71% approval rating. I think it's worth a little bit more than that. At number 7, we've got another one of those 6 maps that I couldn't separate. Joint number 1 for me, 7th place for you. It's Vernon in Full by Zosso with a 72% approval rating. Seriously guys, this is a beautiful map and I don't know why it's not been rated higher. But there you go. At number 6, it's a first map attempt. It's Aeronwen River Valley by NanoGrrl. Now, you've given this a 72% approval rating. Now, I had this rated as my 7th best map of the month, literally one place behind all of those joint number 1s. It's really nice. And so into the top 5 and those much loved cinematics. At number 5 we have Meteor Valley by Sidai with a 76% approval rating from you guys. For me this was rated at number 13 for the month and my big problem with this was with the canyons. I felt they could have been a lot better detailed. But that said, it is your vote and not my vote and you've got it right up there in the top 5. So Meteor Valley by Sidai, 76%. Your 5th best map of the month. We leap into the top 4 now and all the remaining 4 are joint number 1 in my book. Couldn't separate them, but you could. With 76% approval rating, just a fraction above the previous map. It's Elephant Butte map, not Elephant Butt map. Come on Bonbon, you've got to learn these things. Elephant Butte map by It's OK. And the thing with this, it's the colours and the textures. It's really nicely put together and I think you guys really appreciated the slightly unusual and quite realistic colour scheme. Very nice indeed. Into the top 3 we have Life by Zosso. Up into the high 80s now, or the mid 80s now. 84% approval rating for this one. Again, I had this rated as my outright number 1. My thought here is if this was a greener map, a more pleasant map, this would have been rated a lot higher, but it's based on a location in Australia and the reds are, well, realistic to the location. It's just a little bit red for a lot of people and I think it lost a few marks because of that. Maybe could have been number 1. At number 2 though we have Zero Divide's New Orkney. Now this at 84% is a good score for a vanilla map because that is what we've got here. We are using the realistic 1.2 LUT for this flyby, but this is actually, considering it's a really well laid out, a really well designed map. And if you want a vanilla map and you want a nice laid out, a very highly playable one, you will not go wrong with this one. Very nice indeed. Which leaves us with number 1 and it's the return of the much beloved Scotland Tom with Flatrock Valley. 89% approval rating, very solid, just shy of the 90% what do we call it? Watershed? No, barrier. That's it. Just shy of the 90% barrier, but still definitely a very strong map. I had this joint number 1. I cannot argue with your decision. I do really like this map indeed. So number 1 for you guys this month, Flatrock Valley by Scotland Tom. So that's it for this month. Another month behind us, another month ahead of us. Are we going to have a runaway winner this month? Will my map even be in the top 10 this month? So only one way to find out. Let's get to the end of the month, shall we? Thanks for watching. I've been BonBonB and you've been very welcome.